Poof! Magically, you are now live on the interwebs. What's happening, everybody? YouTube, Facebook, and now Twitter. It's getting more and more exciting. What's happening on the internet? What's happening on the web? What's happening here at inHarmony? What's happening all around us? It's all magical and mystical. We just upgraded our StreamYard, which is the software we use to go live, and they gave us some new options and some new places that we could go live. It's all very exciting. Thank you, Daniel, for tuning in, who just sent me a text to let me know you're doing so. Hello, Alea. It's so good to see you. We've got a lot of exciting updates. And I tell you, I just want to sit back and relax after a holiday weekend. I hope each and every one of you had a spectacular weekend, kicking it off with Thanksgiving, of course, the one day a year when everybody's grateful, even though I hope you have a daily gratitude practice, a huge dinner. What's happening, Jamie? What's happening? Oh, it's so good to see you. Love to you and Sean. I hope you're wonderful. I am super grateful each and every day. If you're not already practicing gratitude every day, I mean, I'm pretty sure this community is practicing gratitude every single day. Jules, what's up? Oh my God, I hear it's cold in Colorado. So anyway, it kicked off with this fantastic, beautiful day with our family. And then, of course, Friday and Saturday and Sunday and Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday. It was exhausting. And I want to welcome so many new customers and clients. Our community has grown. Our Telegram has been blowing up. It has been a very magical weekend. And of course, yesterday and today, Anna, Dom, myself, making heads or tails with all of our manufacturing groups and distribution groups to make sure that we can ship all these new orders that just came in. It's all really exciting. And I'm excited to tell you that we've shipped everything. All of the orders that came in over the weekend are all on their way to you, except those of you that ordered a beige meditation cushion, and there are a handful of you. Those orders will ship when they come in. As of right now, we're expecting them in mid-December, and super excited for everything that brings. So let's talk about inventory, and then we'll get into a couple other things that I wanted to chat about tonight. Inventory levels. I don't know if you recall, you can just go back and watch last Tuesday's update. I have 4 sound lounges left. 4 sound lounges left. I think I had something like 22 or 23 last Tuesday. So to say that it has been a very abundant and very wild ride the last 7 days is an understatement. We are super excited with everything that we get to do. So I'm down to 4 sound lounges. I have 6 more coming in next week. And then I have another 40 that are on order, but I don't think I'm going to get those until the middle of January. I'll have a better update on that in a week or two. All of the materials are starting to come in. All of the products that we use, the parts, all of that is starting to come in now, but the order's already placed. The deposit's already down. We got 40 more sound lounges and 20 more practitioners coming in. I think I'm down to 12 practitioners, 13 practitioners, something like that. I think a couple more just went out yesterday and today. So from an inventory perspective, we're in pretty good shape. I got lots of black meditation cushions in stock. My beige meditation cushions come in, like I said, in the middle of December. So we are firing on all cylinders. We're keeping things going. We're staying ahead of everything. It's actually really exciting for me. We're expecting and looking forward to a very powerful Christmas season and a very powerful December. We're shipping in real time. We get this question a lot. How fast do you ship? It says within 2 business days on our website. However, our team is so on point that if your order's in before 12 p.m. Pacific, we ship same day. So right now we're shipping same day or next day. And our team has been able to handle everything that we've been able to throw at them so far. So go team, keep things rolling. It's a very exciting time for us. And we got lots of time to ship before Christmas, before even Hanukkah this year is late. And obviously for those of you that celebrate New Year's, that's exciting as well. So there's lots of good stuff that's going on right now. And again, super grateful for each and every one of you that are listening, that are following along, that are commenting. Jules, I hope you stay out of the snow. Actually, that's not true. Go play in the snow. You know how much I love it. I've been in Colorado when it snows, and it is absolutely spectacular. All right. Let's talk about events. We got lots of events that are coming up. The biggest is tomorrow. I'm on a plane to Tampa and Sarasota. This Friday, I'm with Dr. John Lieurance, Ben Greenfield, and friends. There's about 10 thought leaders that are dropping into Dr. John's facility in Sarasota, and we are talking biohacking. It's all based on the elements: water, wind, fire, and earth. However, we're talking about PEMF. We're talking about vibroacoustic therapy. We're talking about hydrogen therapy. We're talking about all sorts of different supplements. This is a Biohacker Summit. It is small. It is intimate. I think there's between 50 and 100 participants. It's not inexpensive. It's $1,000, but I can tell you the value that you're going to get from the speaker lineup, the intimacy, the interaction. It is downright fantastic. So if you're interested in learning more, leave a comment. If you haven't already signed up for our email distribution list, we'll have another email update going out, I think tomorrow, talking about the event. But obviously, you got to get a ticket and you got to get to Sarasota. So I hope you can do that. This is a really big event that's coming up, and I'm super excited about it. The next event that we have as our group is going to be our affiliate Zoom. So we've got a network of just over 300 affiliates, and we get together once a month for an hour. We talk about all the things that have to do with the business. I give them a little bit of the inside track so they know a little bit about what's coming down the pike. They know a little bit more about what's happening and what they can expect, some lead times and some things that they can share specifically with their customers. So if you're not already in touch with one of our spectacular affiliates, I highly recommend you do. They are unreal human beings. I am super excited and honored to be working with so many of them. And you've already seen a few of their names. Alea is one of our affiliates. Jamie Schmidt and her husband, Sean, are one of our affiliates. Jules has been an affiliate for, 5 years. I mean, it's been a very long time that Jules and I have been working together. There is so many amazing human beings inside our affiliate network, and it could be you. If you're an amazing human being, you should be one of our affiliates. Sorry, didn't mean to shit on you, but please consider joining and becoming one of our affiliates, being somebody that wants to evangelize and talk about what we're doing in your local community. And in exchange, we can drive some traffic to your business. We can hopefully get you some customers, and we can introduce some people to the great work that you're doing in your local community as well. We do quite a bit of marketing, as you've probably seen and felt. The next public event that we have is coming up on December 12th at 5 p.m. Pacific, and that is our Intro to inHarmony and Vibroacoustic Therapy. This is our webinar that we run monthly. It has been wildly successful. We got lots of people tuning in. We kind of go through everything you need to know in a little bit, about an hour or so. And we go through everything you need to know about inHarmony, vibroacoustic therapy, our place in the industry, what we've been doing to building and growing and evangelizing the industry. And then, of course, we go through our products specifically. We open it up for a Q&A. We talk about contraindications. We talk about so many different details. Here, I'm only here for 15 minutes, and we have some check boxes that we need to go through. But on that webinar, we really get to dive deep, and the Q&A has been tremendously powerful. In fact, we're taking the Q&A from there and adding it to the FAQ on our website. It's been providing a lot of value, and eventually the goal is to make this something that's evergreen, that we can post on a site or direct traffic to, where people can constantly learn more and more and more, because so many of you reach out to us over email. We're pretty good about getting back to everybody in a timely fashion, but every now and again, things slip through the cracks, and we want to avoid that. We want to be able to point everybody to one place where you can get as much information as possible and really earn and learn that baseline on not just inHarmony, but of course, vibroacoustic therapy as a whole. So that's been a tremendous asset for us as well. That's coming up again, December 12th at 5 p.m. Pacific. I want to talk a little bit about education, and I want to talk a little bit about Brainwave States. So I get so many questions throughout the day around our technology and its impact on our physiology. And this morning, another one of our affiliates and happy customers, Mr. Kent, reached out to me and said, hey, I want to know a little bit more about the different brainwave states. And I said, you know what? I'm going to talk about this tonight. So Kent, this is for you. I'm going to send you a copy of this recording, and I hope that this helps. I'm a very visual person. Inside our brain, using an EEG, which is basically like a swim cap with 19 points on it, each one of those points measures brainwave activity. It measures how fast the synapses are firing, and that speed comes back in a hertz. Hertz is simply a number of oscillations per second, and we can measure that in hertz. So there are 5 main brainwave states. There's a 6th, which we're going to talk about briefly here, but the 5 main brainwave states that you need to know about are beta, where we are right now. Above that is gamma. Below that is alpha. Below that is theta. And then below that is delta. So this visual, we're in beta, eyes open, processing the world around you. Above that, gamma. Beta, by the way, is measured between 12 to 14 hertz all the way up to 40 hertz. Gamma is measured as 40 hertz or above. Alpha is measured between 12 to 14 hertz down to 8 hertz. Theta, 4 hertz to 7.5, 8 hertz. And then below 4 hertz is delta. And that's a really slow brainwave state. Beta, eyes open, processing the world around you. Alpha is kind of like a daydreamy state. It's where rejuvenation begins. It's where meditative states kind of begin. Theta, below that, that's true rejuvenation. That's where rejuvenation really lives. This is where meditation is kind of that target brainwave state. It's also where we are during REM sleep. It's where we dream and astral project. A lot of things are happening in the theta brainwave state. And then below that is delta. If you've ever tried to move a friend and it's like moving dead weight, they're probably experiencing a delta brainwave through their sleep cycle, which is a whole other conversation that we can have. Gamma is associated with higher states of consciousness and connected to your higher self. This is a beautiful brainwave. We have music in our app where you can actually entrain the brain into these different brainwave states. We've got a fantastic partnership with BrainTap. BrainTap is, of course, a headset that you can put on that uses flashing lights to entrain the brain into these specific brainwave states. But just hopping into our app, going to the Cocoon Alpha, Theta, Delta, Gamma, or SMR. Now, SMR is one that I didn't talk about. SMR is actually a brand new brainwave that I was introduced to by the very spectacular Dr. Patrick Porter. And I'm going to read it because it's so new to me as well. SMR stands for sensory motor rhythm, and it is a brainwave. It's an oscillatory idle rhythm of synchronized electric brain activity. The frequency of the SMR is in the range of 13 to 15 hertz. So it's right in the alpha beta brainwave, and it's been found to strengthen focus. It's used in the morning or if you want like a digital cup of coffee. Okay. And again, these are Dr. Patrick Porter's words from BrainTap, kind of teaching me about what this is about. In our app, you'll find Cocoon SMR and you'll find 11-minute sessions. Now, you don't need a BrainTap headset in order to enjoy and gain efficacy from the BrainTap tracks, the Cocoon tracks that are inside our app. There are audio cues inside the music, as well as visual cues if you do have the BrainTap headset, which pairs beautifully with the meditation cushion, the practitioner, and the sound lounge. But you can absolutely listen to these tracks. Now, you'll hear the auditory cues in the track. It kind of sounds like a in addition to the music. And the brain actually entrains to those sounds and it picks up on those patterns. Your brain is constantly looking for these patterns and identifying these patterns. And of course, this is all done subtly and subconsciously, but we are pattern seeking individuals. And that's what we do as humans. We're constantly looking for patterns. Your brain is constantly picking up on patterns. Either you're teaching it good patterns or it's learning bad patterns, or it's learning the patterns that you're inactively teaching and training it. So this is a very important conversation to understand the brain and how it operates and what you can do to train your brain. The BrainTap is all about physical fitness for the brain fitness. And we're obviously very excited to be partnered with them. We're very excited to be making music and co-creating with them. And of course, having access to that music in our app is something that's very beautiful, something that we're very grateful for, and something that you can look forward to. So all of that is included with your monthly, annual, or lifetime subscription. It's included in the 14-day free trial that you get when you're signing up for each one of those as well. So there's a lot of exciting things that are happening here specific to brainwave entrainment, specific to the different brainwaves. And this is something that I think we need to do more education on, which is why we're talking about it right now. If you have questions about that, drop a comment, whether it's on YouTube, on Twitter, or now on Facebook, or on Facebook and now on Twitter. I'm super excited about what this is all about. I'm super excited to be here with you. As far as plans, I'm going to be here each and every Tuesday through the end of the year and through the holiday. I'm available. I'm ready, willing, and able to start shipping product. And we're not letting December slow us down. So here's to a powerful finish to the year. Here's to the holiday season. Here's to Christmas music and holiday music being played and ringing through our ears until we're sick of it. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. And I'll see you next week, if not sooner. Bye-bye.